So today, a little bit of a different video from what I normally do, especially on a Saturday. I'm going to be talking about two different things. One, I might need some help with because I'm having a little bit of a problem right now, and we'll talk about that towards the end of the video. And then really the main reason why I'm making this video is because I want to talk about something that I've been working on for a very long time. It started with the shirt that I have on, however, it really doesn't have anything to do with shirts. About 2 or 3 years ago, I decided to make a shirt, and I wanted to make a shirt for my channel. However, I didn't want it to have WatchChris on the shirt. I thought that was kind of an easy way out. I wanted to make something that was a little bit different, something that was interesting that you could wear and it didn't have to represent WatchChris. I wanted it to be something that looked cool and you didn't mind wearing because it didn't just have a YouTuber's name on it. I started with the logo. The logo on these shirts are a No Radiations logo. So I incorporated the name of the brand that I wanted to create. I didn't really have much in mind. It was called the Gotham Watch Club. And I put that into the logo, and I also created another logo that went on the back that says the Gotham Watch Club. I came up with the name randomly. I thought it was a cool name. Gotham City is really kind of ambiguous. It could be New York City, it could be Chicago, it could be DC. You don't really know. I'm sure there is an answer, but I just don't know that answer. I've never really done the research. However, it's kind of mysterious, and I kind of like that. So you can have a Gotham City that is in New York or wherever you might live. So if you bought one of my shirts or you wanted one of my shirts and I gave them to you, then you would wear it and maybe you would think it was cool. I did give away a lot of my shirts. They did sell out. I don't even have any for sale right now. Like I said, this is not a pitch on these shirts. It's really a little bit of a story of how I came to something that was way bigger than just shirts. But I did like the logo. I did like the idea behind it. It kind of said to people, I like watches. If you're looking at my shirt, you could see that it's part of a watch club that really didn't exist, but this person must be a watch collector. When I did make these shirts, I made them as good as I could make them here in the United States. So I used a US made shirt. These are printed in Brooklyn. I wanted to make them as New York as possible because that's where I am. And I made them in Brooklyn. So these are printed in New York. There's a screen printer that I use in New York, in Brooklyn. It's very heavy cotton, around 7 ounces. I just wanted to make a really good product. And I think I did make a good product because people really loved the shirts. A lot of people ask me where I got it, if they can get one. When they felt it, they really wanted one. But in the end, I really don't make money from the shirts, and it's a lot of hassle to get them done, so I stopped making them. Maybe I'll make them again in the future. But again, this is not about t-shirts. This is actually about my watch club, the Gotham Watch Club. So how did I get from a t-shirt to a watch club? Well, it's kind of difficult, actually. There was never a club. I made this brand, the Gotham Watch Club, but there was never actually a club behind it. I just thought it sounded and looked cool on a t-shirt. That was it. There's a popular club here in New York that existed for many, many years before I became a member. I tried to become a member of this club for about 4 or 5 years before I was accepted. And when I was accepted, finally, after 4 or 5 years of emailing and trying to get into the club, I was in the club for a few years and I decided that I wanted to start my own branch. So when I reached out to the people who ran this club in New York City, they said yes, and then immediately after that, kind of ignored me afterwards. I'm not sure why. I'm not throwing shade on this group. I think they're a great group. I still belong to this group. I attend their meetings and I attend some of their events on a pretty regular basis. Like I said, I still like this group. The people are great. The events are great. It's just their communication. But in the end, I'm kind of happy that they ignored me. I think that they did me a favor. I'm not sure that they were trying to slight me in any way. I think that, like I said, maybe they're just a little disorganized and they just never got back to me. Whatever it might be, whatever the reason is, I'm happy about it. Because of this situation, it made me think, why can't I start my own club? Why can't I do something for my own? Ironically, I already had a pretty good name, the Gotham Watch Club. And my club could be different. Maybe it's a little bit easier to get into. Maybe we accept all types of collectors. Maybe you wouldn't have to wait so long to get a response. So what I thought was a slight has really turned into kind of a blessing. I started the Gotham Watch Club 1 year ago. 1 year ago, and we already have 500 members to the Gotham Watch Club. There are already 3 chapters to the Gotham Watch Club. Obviously, New York is our largest chapter because that's where it was started, and there are a lot of people in New York who come out for all of these events. The chapter lead for New York here is Omar. He's a very good friend of mine. We also have a chapter on Long Island, Constantine, the good doctor Constantine. Another really good friend of mine is the head of our Long Island chapter. And we just opened up our newest chapter headed by my friend Fed. He is in London, so we are now international. I started this club with friends. One of my friends is Dan Reuter, the watchmaker, the guy who makes Reuter watches. He is one of the founding members of this club. My friend Jay Kumar, who is also a restaurateur here in New York. He owns Lore and Folk in Brooklyn. He is also one of the founding members of the club, and he contributes a lot as well. He was on Talking Watches on Hodinkee. He's basically a watch celebrity in his own right as well. We have some great members, people who really passionately love watches, not only here in New York, but throughout all of our chapters. And we've done this, all of this, the 500 members, the 3 different chapters, we've done all of this without any advertisement, without really talking about it. I haven't really talked about it here on my channel very much, but that's why I'm coming before you guys today to tell you about it. So, if you're interested in community, getting to know people who like watches, who want to talk about watches, if you just want to get out of the house to have a drink and talk about watches, go to the GothamWatchClub.com. We don't charge anything for membership, obviously. We don't ask anything from anybody. We just want you guys to come out and hang out and talk about watches. That's it. And I know there are a lot of areas where we are currently not reaching. The club is pretty small. We only have 3 chapters. But if you are in an area where there isn't a watch club and you want to open up your own chapter of the Gotham Watch Club, reach out. Go to thegothamwatchclub.com. There is a tab there where we have Start Your Own Chapter. Let us know where you would like to start your own chapter, and we're here to help you. We have a pretty good team. We're really new and we're really ambitious. We really would like to grow this because I think this community is amazing. The people that belong to my club are the best. We love our events. We just came away from an event that we did with Blancpain. It was an extremely big success. We had such a great time and it's just a lot of fun. And like I said, just go to the GothamWatchClub.com, register there, and that's all you need to do. Finally, something that I really did not want to have to talk about here on my channel, but a week ago today, my Instagram was deleted. And for one reason or another, I am having a little bit of a problem getting it back. I really don't have many contacts at Meta, but Meta is working on it. A friend who works at Meta is working on it, so hopefully there is a chance that it will come back. I'm not entirely sure that it will, but there is a chance. In the meantime, if you can, follow my backup account. It's called WatchChris Official. That's the only thing I was able to get. WatchChris blog is completely deleted. It is years of hard work, 25,000 followers, gone in the blink of an eye, without a reason, without a warning. Meta just deleted my account. I don't believe I was hacked, but I am not sure because I cannot get that answer from Meta currently. So I am working on it. Until it does come back, if you would like to follow me there, it would be really helpful so that I can get my message out. And obviously, if I do need to rebuild from scratch, I will. I always say to my kids, it's hard, but you don't give up. And I don't give up. As you can see from this channel, I produce a lot of content. I work really hard on it. I still work full time. I have 3 kids. This does mean a lot to me. It has really made my life somewhat fulfilled. I love doing these videos. I love talking to you guys. I love meeting you guys when I go to intersect, wind up, watch time. It doesn't matter where I am. It is the community that has really driven me to this point. And that's the reason why I started up the Watch Club, because I really do want to give back to you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I love this hobby. It is so important to me. So if you can follow me at WatchChris Official, I really don't like how that rolls off my tongue. I didn't like WatchChris blog when I first got it either, but there you go. It is what it is. I really don't have a choice. And I promise that if I do get my WatchChris blog back, I will go back to posting there. This account will go dormant. I will not get rid of it just in case this ever happens again. So I have a way to communicate with my Instagram followers. Unfortunately, this is what's happening. I am working on it. I'm trying to work on it. And like I said, someone is helping me. So hopefully it does come back. But in the meantime, if you can, WatchChris blog official. I will add a link down in the description. Also, again, GothamWatchClub.com. If you are interested in joining or starting your own chapter, head over to the GothamWatchClub.com. We are a group of enthusiasts. We are all like-minded, and everyone, it does not matter what you collect, Timex to FP Journe. That's what we're all about. That's really it, guys. Tomorrow, I have another video where I'm going to be talking about not my club, but collectors in general and snobbery within the community. And I think it's a subject that I've been waiting to talk about for a while because I don't want to offend people, but it's something that I really need to say here on my channel. So definitely stay tuned for that video. I think it's going to be very interesting. Anyway, guys, thank you for logging on. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, follow me at WatchChris Official. And that is really all, guys. I will catch you guys in the next video.